Hey everybody, it's Zei here from the Zei PC YouTube channel. Before we start the video though, let's just go ahead and fast fetch, because if I don't fast fetch at the beginning of the video, you guys are gonna be like, oh bro didn't fast fetch. There we go, you see, I already fast fetched. Anyways, in today's video, we're gonna be trying out PikaOS, because a lot of you guys commented on my CachyOS video that PikaOS is actually a super underrated gaming distro. So today we're gonna be seeing if CachyOS is actually dethroned by PikaOS. Anyways, if you guys don't know yet, I've been using CachyOS on my PC for I think about a week or two, and it's been going very good. Gaming FPS is nice and way better than Windows, honestly. I don't really play online games, I only play like single player games. I've been having no problems using CachyOS instead of Windows, and I'm not dual booting it. Before we install PikaOS, I actually want to see how many subscribers I have right now. Last time I checked on how many subscribers I have was about 2 days ago. I think I was at 8.1k. Damn, bro, 8.52k. Thank you guys so much for 8.52k subscribers. So shout out to these people for always commenting on my videos, and also this guy for aggressively commenting that I should make a home server on one of my old laptops. I'm gonna do that. Okay, today and tomorrow I'm gonna be dedicating it to make this video. I only have 2 hours of free time today to make this video, so I'm gonna have more free time about the 20th up until 30th of April. I also gotta buy an SSD. I actually want to see how much are 500GB SSDs. Okay, that is hella expensive. This is $150, I think. Back then, you could get like a 1TB SSD for 80 bucks. Oh wait, never mind. I found a Samsung SSD, a 500GB one for, this is a 40 bucks. Anyways, if we do a quick search of PikaOS, we get this, which is the PikaOS website. What is this? This is like a freaking bird. I thought the mascot was Pikachu. What is PikaOS? PikaOS is designed to provide gaming out of the box, excellent performance, high compatibility, open source. All code is available on our gitHub. It claims to be pain-free, combines up-to-date drivers with a custom tweaked kernel. We'll test that out later. High compatibility. Oh, it's Debian based. I've used Debian in the past. It's actually one of my first distros that I discovered and installed. It rarely breaks, if it even can break, you know. PikaOS has a few versions. This is the GNOME edition. GNOME is good if you're using laptops, but I'm not really a big GNOME fan if I'm on a PC. KDE edition, which is the current desktop environment that I'm using. They also have the Hyprland edition. So for me, I actually don't like Hyprland setups that are pre-configured. I actually much prefer setting up everything by myself so I know what's actually on there. Here you can see that there's a lot of stuff already pre-configured, and I don't know why. This is just a huge deal breaker for me. So I think it's only fair if we give the KDE Plasma version a try, because I'm using CachyOS with KDE Plasma. And you know, sometimes KDE and Hyprland can give different results. RAM usage and FPS and CPU usage, these two can give very different results because Hyprland is very minimal. But you know, KDE Plasma is a full-on desktop environment. Anyways, let's just go ahead and download the standard ISO. So the size of the ISO is actually about the same as CachyOS. So like, I found this page called PikaOS Custom Utilities Wiki. They have Falcon Game Mode. What the hell is that? Falcon is a lightweight command line utility designed to optimize game performance on Linux systems. Picman is the package manager for PikaOS. Picman. I don't know why, it's actually kind of fun. Wait a minute. Install Arch packages. Damn, Picman AUR. I'm pretty sure this is how you install AUR packages. AUR install and then the app name, and then Picman AUR export and then your app name. Also, I want to make a series on like Linux distros. If you guys have any other Linux distros I should try out, let me know in the comments, because I actually kind of want to distro hop on this PC. Since I don't really use it for my work, I'm literally free to do anything with this PC. Oh, and it's done installing. Let me find my USB, okay? Guys, I found it. It's actually inside of my cat's bed. I actually don't know how it ended up there. So we're gonna be flashing this with sudo dd. I actually prefer using the terminal instead of using GUI to flash my USB. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Alright, I guess I'll see you guys when it finishes flashing. Whoop, it's actually done flashing. What I'm gonna do is install distro to system, and we're gonna use English, of course. EULA, blah blah blah, accept. Keyboard layout, US, of course. Time zone, I live in Jakarta. Asia/Jakarta, and boom. Wait, dude, no, I nuked my disk. Well, I didn't really have anything there, so I got nothing to lose anyways. Okay, so for the user friendliness, I'd rank CachyOS actually above that for the user friendliness on the install, because if you want to dual boot, hey, but the installation time is actually very fast. So let's just go ahead and reboot into system. It's like a freaking egg for the loading screen, what the hell? Hey, so I actually kind of forgot to record, but PikaOS has this thing called PikaOS Hello or PikaOS Welcome, and it just guides you through the installation, like setting up your user, setting up drivers, multimedia drivers. They have this thing called Pika Gaming Meta Package, which I'm gonna install. So PikaOS has some apps pre-installed. Like, I actually want to try out the Picman. Let's try Picman -AUR, and I'm pretty sure just type in the app names Libra Wolf -bin. Let's try that. Exit status 1. Oh wait, I actually have to do Picman -AUR init first. Exit status 1. Oh, okay, it's actually working now. I have to install something first. So it turns out I actually have to install UID map first. I did some reading and yeah, it totally solved my problem. We have successfully created the subsystem. Now I'm gonna try Picman -AUR I Libra Wolf -bin. It's working. Let's go, dude. Okay, to start it off, this distro actually surprised me in a few ways. Picman, the package manager, works with AUR, Fedora, and more distros. That is so cool. There's no logo, plus there are some quirks. I think I'm just better off installing it from Debian repository. LibraWolf is actually available on Debian. I gotta use this command. Or, I mean, you know, you could just use Flatpak, which is installed already here. I've never really used Flatpak, but I've heard that Flatpak packages aren't the best. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments though. So for the first game that we're gonna try is Minecraft. I'm gonna try out Flatpak though. This is my Minecraft launcher. I use Modrinth. Alright, so on Minecraft, well, I didn't really notice a difference actually. So the difference is a shocking 2 FPS difference. Yeah, average FPS on CachyOS from what I saw was 370-ish, and the FPS that I got on PikaOS is 372-ish. Oh, and also there's this thing right here on the bottom right, which is Super GFX. So right now I'm using the hybrid mode, and there's also integrated mode. Anyways, let's just go ahead and try out the next game. They installed Steam when you installed the gaming packages, just like CachyOS. There's also this thing called Lutris, which is for games, like pirated Windows games, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna benchmark the performance on Resident Evil 3 Remake. Alright, so on Resident Evil 3 Remake, the FPS that I got in CachyOS and PikaOS is this. Yeah, the difference is literally so insignificant. I think I'm gonna use PikaOS for a little bit, and let's see if I'm actually comfortable with it or not. But firstly, let me just set my kitten theme to Grovbox theme. Grovbox Dark, let's go. That looks pretty good. Oh wait, I actually don't have a custom DNS set yet. Bro, they also have pretty cool pre-installed wallpapers. Honestly, these pre-installed wallpapers are actually pretty good. Like, I kind of like this one. The foxes. I think this is like a dog and a fox, right? I really like the developer's taste on wallpaper. They look pretty cool. But I found this wallpaper that I really like. Look, the wallpaper looks so good, dude. I swear to God. I actually just installed this font called JetBrains Mono. And now I'm gonna set my font to JetBrains Mono because it is one of my favorite fonts. Boom. This looks way better than the default font. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set color accent to pick screen color. I think I'm gonna do this. Dude, I actually forgot to do the thing that I always do before I start my videos. It's fast fetch. Oh, I don't have fast fetch installed yet. Sudo apt install fast fetch. So this is how the fast fetch looks like. Oh, and just like CachyOS hello, PikaOS has PikaOS welcome. Welcome to PikaOS. Thank you for choosing PikaOS. This welcome screen will help guide you through the available resources for PikaOS. So here's the setup steps to update your system, set up printer support, and blah blah blah. Probably install the PikaOS gaming utilities if you game a lot. You can also install Kdenlive, which is a video editor I no longer use. I now use Blender as my video editor. Blender has a video editor, by the way, and it's very capable. Well, every OS has their downsides. For me, the downside on PikaOS, if I was the average user and I was trying to dual boot, PikaOS doesn't really have an option to install alongside. Hey, so the main difference between Cachy and PikaOS is just this. They're both really good gaming distros. The FPS difference is really insignificant. You won't notice a 2 to 3 FPS difference without an FPS counter on. So the main difference is CachyOS equals Arch based, while PikaOS is Debian based. Arch based is basically like it's a rolling release. It's less stable, but it gets the latest and greatest features. PikaOS is Debian based. Debian gets updates maybe once every millennia. It's reliable and it doesn't really break on you. I've used Arch for the past few months and it broke on me a few times, but you know, I've always came back to Arch because of the AUR. PikaOS has AUR support, but it has some quirks. Maybe they'll work on it more in the future. If you were to give me PikaOS and CachyOS, I probably would have no problem with both of them, really. There's this thing called Falcon D GUI for the game mode. So basically what Falcon D is, it's basically this thing called game mode. If you've been using Linux for a while, you've probably heard about game mode, right? You can type in a terminal game mode and then the app name So actually, there's a whole page dedicated for Falcon inside of the wiki.PikaOS website. I'm pretty sure this is designed specially for PikaOS, and you're trying to squeeze all the FPS possible, then yeah, Falcon is worth a try. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video about me testing out PikaOS. Again, if you guys have any other OS recommendations, let me know in the comments.